Okay, here we are in New Zealand, Kaikoura, and this is what we're doing. We're going to swim with these guys right now.
So we're looking at a pretty big pod of Dusky dolphins. These can only be found in the southern hemisphere. We've got populations in New Zealand, as well as Argentina, Chile and Peru in South America, as well as on the western coast of Africa. We've also got lots of little brown and white birds flying about them as well. These are Hutton shearwaters, very special to us here in Kaikoura. It's the only place in the world where they breed, so they're endemic to our region. Now in Kaikoura we've got around 2,000 Dusky dolphins. There's around about 10,000 in New Zealand. And here in New Zealand they mainly move up and down the eastern coast of the South Island. So they can be found up in the Marlborough Sounds and all the way down to Stewart Island in the south, and also into South Westland along the Fiordland coastline. Now what makes these dolphins really great to watch is they're very interactive. They like to swim up to the boat. They often like swimmers in the water singing to them. They come up and spin around you. And they can also be very acrobatic. So keep your cameras ready for that. You might see a bit of acrobatic action, and if you do, keep your camera on them in focus, because you may just get that perfect photo opportunity again and again. They are very repetitive with their jumping. But right here, I'd probably say this pod, well, it's pretty hard to estimate, but I'd say it would be a good 200, maybe 250, maybe even a little bit more, we don't know. If you could imagine, for every one dolphin you see on the surface at any one time, around about maybe 4 or 5 dolphins below it. Or upstairs, downstairs. So these dolphins right now are just in their rest period. They're just slowly relaxing, moving about. Actually are not feeding right now. They feed at night. Kaikoura is the only place in New Zealand where they do this. That's due to that deep canyon system which we've got offshore. The canyon system provides a lot of food, which the dolphins take advantage of by feeding at night. All their food rises up to them, and this is how they conserve energy. They can put that back into socialising. And that's what they're doing, they're socialising, resting, playing. That's where you guys come into it. You're their play toys, you're their rackles. You're just a bit of fun. Now this isn't a family group of sorts, this is just a social gathering of numbers, mingling. The only family the dolphin has is its mother, and that's for the first 2 to 3 years of their life. So this is what we call a fish infusion society. There's no leader of the pack, there's no alpha male or matriarch female. Pretty much just moving together as one sort of loose group. No one's in charge, they just move wherever they want to. We're just hoping they move offshore into that clearer blue water. But of course we are completely at the liberty of the dolphins' movements. We can't make them move anyway, they're wild dolphins, they do what they want. All we can do is just sit here and take some photos and hope they move offshore.